Welcome to
The
Dunmers
Emancipating
and
Science.
Divinity. I will convince you yet.
Hey.
Oh, do you want me to do music?
Please.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool. I proceed.
Okay. So definitely bustling medieval city noises.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you so first of all, are you still looking for a forger's kit? I guess should be my question for you.
Yes.
Okay. Because as we had left off, you had been entering the canal works, which is the lowest main level of the canton, the foreign quarter canton. So the canal works, you there is ash pits around you of some small shrines. The remains of the dead are somewhat scattered around. There are also a lot of water flowing through grates. Doesn't exactly smell too nicely. You can also see several access covers to get into the underworks below the canal works, the sewage level. So you're just one step above the sewage level.
Okay.
There are, however, a variety of shops. This entire canton is just stocked to the gills. There are people everywhere, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You have been to Blacklight. You have been within the Imperial City, so not as big or bustling as either of those places in sheer number. However, because of the way that things are constructed, people are largely in somewhat closer quarters.
But the buildings are in a larger scale than stuff I've seen around the place, right?
It's just that everything's interior.
Yeah.
So it feels quite crowded.
Given the land available, this feels like New York on a bog, basically.
If anything, it's more like a space station. Because, it's mostly just apartments. There's a lot of people. This is a very dense area.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go. I'm gonna buy 4 potions of health. No, I'm gonna get 3 potions of health, and I'm still going to try to find a forgery kit. But before I go to find the forgery kit, I'm gonna stop at an inn, buy a meal, and slide a gold piece to the tavern person, and I'm gonna ask, hey, so I'm new in town. Can I get? Can you tell me a little bit about this city? And I basically show the gold coin and leave it on the table.
Okay. So first of all, the club you're in is called the Flowers of Gold.
Flowers of gold, hell yeah.
The barkeep, a Dunmer woman, says, new to the city. Well, first of all, I do keep a few maps, which that gold coin will more than pay for. You are here, and she points to the top pyramid, the foreign quarter. Quite big. It does take some getting used to. You'll want to watch out for the symbols on each of the cantons, as that can point you to make sure that you're where you need to be. You are Dunmer?
The symbols are what you've drawn.
Sure. There are in-game symbols that are different, but just...
Okay.
Sure. You're a Dunmer, so you shouldn't get too much hassle traveling to the different cantons. Most Enwas are generally, well, historically we're restricted to this canton in particular, but things have opened up somewhat since then.
Well, this was like you don't get to live in the rest of the city if you're a Dunmer kind of place.
No. For everyone who wasn't a Dunmer, could only live here.
Okay.
This is a holy city, after all.
I mean, I guess. I don't know all of the details of land distribution around here.
Do you know the name of where you are?
I'm in the city of the Big V. The V-Man.
Yes. Vivek.
That's what I said. Okay.
By the 3, give me strength.
Am I talking to a Dunmer as well?
Yes, she's a Dunmer woman.
Okay. I'm just like, okay, all right. I'm really good bodyguard, and I think some fancy, rich merchants or lords would benefit from my services. Where do they live?
You want to be a hireling to one of the houses?
Like bodyguard or like house guard.
Well, you could try to the cantons. They may have work for hirelings to a house.
Each canton is a different house.
Some of them, yes. She points to Redorin, Hilalu, and Telvani are each cantons associated with the house. Maybe you could find someone that would allow you to join up with them, do some work.
Who's the richest guy in town?
It would have to be one of the Hilalu. It would have to be one of the Hilalu.
So, oh, cool. Well, we're just one bridge away.
Well, 2. That's fine. You gotta go through Redorin, that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, okay. Thank you. Can I jog your memory on which Hilalu?
I stay out of house politics.
Okay, I'll just look for the fanciest house. Thank you. Can I, so, did I find the free potions of healing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
But while you are in the shop, let's see, you encounter, so the apothecary who you end up purchasing potions from is a Dunmer who hands you a leaflet and says, "It's a good thing that you found your way to me. I have been trying to distribute these to make sure that as many people are aware of the issue as possible. Especially since she's located her shop in the Upper Wasteworks, as if that lends some kind of prestige."
What is the issue?
The leaflet reads, "Beware, have no dealings with Aurern Fairness. She is known to be both underhanded and unethical in her dealings. The materials she uses are both shoddy, and dangerous. You could come to great harm from her products. Her shop should be avoided at all costs. See these testimonials. I took potion and got sick. Lost good lunch. Grug Bob G. Her materials looked old and stale. Not good for alchemical use. Darren O. She should be disemboweled and fed to Nyx hounds. Lorngar F. Just be careful.
Okay, thank you. Unethical. That's where I could buy a forger's kits. I'm good. And, Danger is my middle name. So I'm going to turn back to this person and say, do you know where I could get a forger's kit?
I'm sorry.
Printer's kit.
I'm afraid I don't know. Maybe one of the guild halls in St. Dylan or St. Holmes?
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go to that other shop to get the forgery kit.
Okay, so, to be clear, because Jobasha had given you a lead in the canal works, and now you are trying to find around fairness.
I think Jobasha. I think Gladius has forgotten Jobasha's lead.
Okay.
Gladius is like
This is written down.
Unethical. Unethical, and then like the name is written down, so that's like
that's a start.
That's
a start.
easy. Oh, if I can't pronounce her name, I can just be like this person, this shop. I'm also like, damn. Merchants do be either like using terrible products that hurt people, or lying out of their like.
What do you mean? No,
He sounded very dishonest.
Well, what led you to that conclusion? Did you roll insight?
Let's roll insights.
Okay.
16.
Okay. You notice that his clothes, though once fine, are in a little bit of disrepair. The stock on the shelves in this shop is pretty light. It looks like maybe he's having a hard time sourcing materials, and he seems to have fallen on somewhat difficult times. He might have some financial incentive to discredit a competitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the competitor, see what's what.
Okay. You arrive at the shop of one Alchan Freirnis. Inside is a Breton woman, slight, small, just barely taller than Fargoth. And her shop is neat and tidy and very well stocked. Everything is separated and organized, labeled with a delicate handwritten labels, and separated. It even looks like there's some kind of color coding system at play, based on the inks that are used for some of the different ingredients. She pops her head up from her workbench and says, Just a moment. If you need any of the commonly refreshed potions, they're available on the front counter. Just make sure to get my attention if you found what you need.
Okay. Are you, Mistress, Madam Fenris?
Thrownness. A lot of Dunmers struggle with the name. That's okay.
Your shop looks nice.
Thank you. You sound surprised.
I show her the pamphlet. I think one of your competitors is,
That does make some sense. I have noticed a marked decrease in sales over the last few weeks, and those that do make it in have either, well, seemed surprised, or, well, how to say, maybe a little shady?
Talking about shady, if you want, I can take care of your problem if you help me find an your competitor slandering. If you help me find a forger's kit.
Forgery? I'm an honest businesswoman. What would I have to do with that?
Thank you, citizen, for this was a test. You passed. Have a good day. I get out, and I'm going to try to follow the other person's lead.
Okay. I guess since you yourself said that you've somewhat forgotten it, roll intelligence.
You're right. Just intelligence?
Yep, just intelligence.
5.
You seem to recall something about going downstairs.
I wrote down his name, Jobasha.
Yeah.
Khajiit merchant. Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, you remember who told you where to find a forger's kit, but you don't remember where to find it.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to go to Halalu.
Okay. All right.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I gotta find another way to pronounce it. Okay.
So the Halalu Canton immediately has a much more spacious vibe. It's much less packed, much less dense. There are still apartments lining the exterior of the canton, and of somewhat similar size, but the canton itself is smaller than the foreign quarter. And when you step inside, most of the there are a few shops labeled things such as Halalu Apothecary, Halalu Tailor, Halalu Bookseller. Most of them lack an individual name, like as if they were owned by the merchant themselves, and rather contain the name of the house.
Cool.
There is taverns and what seem to be like Halalu business structures scattered throughout the canton, but mostly what you're getting is a lot of space, a lot of refinery. You see murals everywhere, depicting religious motifs as far as you can tell, miracles, saints, historical figures. Some of it's labeled, some of it just looks really nice on the wall. So almost none of the context is probably getting picked up by you, given your lack of familiarity with the culture.
Yep.
But Everything is really richly done.
Do Ashlanders like worship the trio?
No.
Okay, so then I am clueless. Yes.
Yes. I mean, there is some shared history between the Valathi and the Great Houses, but the Great House culture split from Valathi culture more than 1,000 years ago.
Okay. I cast Armor of Agathis
Okay.
for no particular reason.
Okay.
It's gonna last an hour. I am also going to cast detect magic.
Okay.
And for the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna run around Halalu as basically a like I'm just jogging around, dashing, trying to get a sense of like where there's a large concentration of magical items.
Okay.
Or spells. Magic items within 30 feet of me, as long as it's like the spell can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. What do you mean it can penetrate most barriers? That
It then lists almost every barrier.
Yeah, it then lists almost every type of barrier. I wish the spell ended there, but okay. But like, okay, so if through a window, conceivably, I could spot it through an fog.
Okay. So, running around with detect magic on you, you notice a few things. First of all, it does seem like most of the shops and residences have at least 1 or 2 small magic items. Most of the shops seem to have something with abjuration on it inside the shop.
Okay. Okay. Kind of where inside the shop?
I mean, are you opening doors?
I won't be able to get a good detect magic if I don't open doors.
Okay, yeah, so as you open doors into shops throughout the wasteworks and canal works, yeah, it seems as if there is some abjuration magic beneath the counter or near the shopkeeper.
Cool. I'll be like, wrong shop. And I close the door. I go down to a couple more shops.
The same is true of the few market stalls in the plaza.
I think I'm looking for to get away from shops and towards expensive looking houses, basically.
So
I'm on the hunt for a bourgeois.
all of the largest residences are on the plaza level, so they have an open air plaza.
Is the plaza level like the very top?
The very, very top.
Okay,
so,
got it.
open air, very spacious, and you're able to see the tops of several large buildings. One of which is labeled Redoran Treasury. Or sorry, not Redoran, Halalu Treasury.
Halalu Treasury, okay. But does it looks like a bank, right?
Not so much a bank in that there are no peasants anywhere nearby.
Okay. Let me Google Halalu Treasury if that's okay.
You're not gonna get an image as much that looks much like what I'm going to describe you.
Okay.
It is a tall, imposing building with large wooden doors. Not a lot of coming and going through it, except for every now and then you'll see someone wearing like the same golden scales insignia on their on either a shirt or robes. will enter, probably with some dossier, some amount of papers, and then leave shortly thereafter with a different dossier and different papers. It's
Are they
more
armored? I'm getting this. I'm not getting
No.
the sense of guards or anything. Okay.
No.
Got
There
it.
are,
Like
however,
bureaucrats.
bureaucrats. The other thing that you do notice while you are running around everywhere is there are a lot of elves dressed like the one that you saw in Jobasha's shop. So a lot of elves wearing the big golden armor with the full face mask with only slits for eyes and a big golden mohawk.
Not split in half, right?
No, all gold.
Okay.
You see these.
Okay, hold on. I've got a question.
They've been in every canton. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah. I've got a question. What type of armor?
It is half plate.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I only need 2. Okay. I'm looking for a. So like that doesn't look like a house, and they might just have a bunch of paper fake money that isn't gold. So I'm gonna keep looking.
Okay. The rest of the Halalu Plaza. So there is, notably, none of the buildings on the plaza level ping with detect magic.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean that sounds like low security to me.
The fact that it doesn't ping with detect magic at all, the richest people?
Maybe they have Nistul's magic aura, but Gladius doesn't know what Nistul's magic aura is or does.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna divine sense while I'm up here, to be like, oh, are there like fiends, undead, celestials around me?
None that you can detect. There are a few other merchants here. These have actual names associated with them. So the treasury, 3 merchants, and then 1 remaining building, which is labeled in neat imperial script over the door, Curio Manor.
Curio.
Curio. Curio.
Oh, curiosities.
Perhaps.
Okay. My range is 60 feet for celestial undead and fiends, in case that comes up. I keep walking. I'm looking for some like houses, basically.
Yes. Besides this, everything else in the canton is mostly apartments. So, you know, on the lower levels, facing out to the outside, interspaced regularly. You do see a lot of folks, especially wearing the Halalu symbol somewhere on their chest, whether it be a shirt, a robe, or a pin on something else. You see a lot of Halalu coming and going, wearing, but they all seem to be members of this house who are performing a task. This doesn't seem bourgeoisie, this seems more employees, house members, etc. But the only place that seems like a residence is Curio Manor.
Curio Manor.
Manor, yes.
Okay. Yes, Curio Manor. I misheard. I was
Sorry.
like Curio. Okay. Cool. Manor of Curio. All manners of curiosities. I'm going to observe and see if my detect magic if I can like
From
perceive.
outside the door, you get nothing.
Okay. And so I've got a question. Do if there's a wall in between me and a magical item, but the door is open and like there's a like not straight, but there is a line from me to the magical item. Would I still be able to sense it with detect magic, or?
I think if the door is open, yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. Any open windows?
There are some windows, but given that it is darker inside the manor than the sunlight that you're getting where you are, you're not able to see inside very well. Sort of reflective.
Okay. I have. Okay.
It's reflective.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I didn't say it. But I'm like detect magic is.
You're still not picking. Well, okay, sorry. You are getting a little bit out of the manor. It does seem that there is something evocation. It seems to be moving around, so perhaps something worn by somebody or carried by somebody.
Okay.
And a few small items with the School of Enchantment.
Either to make yourself look fancy or for mind control. Okay. I half plate. So if I killed 2 guards and got 2 half plates, I could afford a head of disguise. And if I could afford a head of disguise, I could like find out who the head honcho is, and kind of just walk in and take some gold. That is Gladius's current plan, to be able to afford.
Great plan. Kill 2 guards. Find an item that you're not certain you could possibly get.
Gladius is Gladius is stumped at selling the armor of the guards because it's pretty recognizable. So like Gladius is like,
You're not wrong.
I need money to be able to like afford a head of disguise. I think Gladius is going to sit at the edge of a ledge and kind of look at the city and think for a while.
Okay. The city bustles around you. A variety of humanoids move through the plaza in front of you. Mostly a lot of Nords, Imperials, some Bretons, and the vast majority are Dunmer. But beyond Halalu, given this is an open air plaza, you can see each of the upper levels of the cantons in the distance. So you can see the Redarin canton, which looks somewhat fortified. It looks as if they've almost built some kind of insect-like castle on top of the canton. Next to it, the Arena canton it has a wide Colosseum-like space hewn out of the same like stone as everything else.
The arena?
Yes. and past that you can see what maybe, you're not sure, but might be a giant mushroom ascending from where you think the Telvanni Tower might be, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's a little bit blocked by the height of the foreign quarter. You can see the great domes with large statues on top of St. Dylan and St. Alms. The bay around Vivek is calm. The storm that had preceded you from the day before has calmed. The sun is pleasant and shines on the jeweled sea. And far to the south, you see, towering over every other structure in Vivek, a multi-tiered canton with water just flowing vigorously down and down and down. The great dome of it glowing purple and green in rotation with what seem to be illusions, projections, moving through the sky around it. This is truly a beautiful city.
Is that the Palace of Vivek?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the molten orb of doom above the High Fair?
High Fane, but yes.
High Fane?
Yes, F-A-N-E.
So that's the temple, right?
Yes, that's where you teleported in.
Cool. The Palace of Vivek. Does it look like habitation?
You could probably ask somebody about it. It doesn't really look like it. It mostly looks like a big waterfall with a dome on top.
But magic.
Yes, magic is definitely happening.
Cool. I am going to get up and Gladys. Ooh, pretty big ziggurats.
Yeah, it's all ziggurats.
Um,
Ziggurats all the way down.
Gladius is going to.
There's another good view.
Nice. It does look like there would be expensive stuff in there.
It is labeled the Palace of Vivek on your map.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a future destination. I walk up to the door and consider bursting in and being like, "Where's the money?" But then I'm like, no, that's not the way of the Oath of Common Man. I'm gonna try to chat up, to interact with the servants and see what's up.
Okay.
So.
After a moment, you the door is opened by a Dunmer man, a little bit taller than you. His face is smooth, polished, maybe even a little cosmetically enhanced. His skin has a bright gray luster to it, and he has a few gold earrings in his long ears. He says, and his robes are quite nice. They have the feel of a uniform to them, like a very crisp collar, but adorned in gold filigree, but seems very, depersonalized. He does also have that same golden scales embroidered onto his vest that you've seen on quite a few people milling about. He says,
Has it been 10 minutes? Do I still have detect magic?
Roll a luck die. It's however many minutes you've been...
2.
Okay. You've got It's. You have 2 minutes left.
Cool. Anything magical?
He doesn't know.
Cool.
But there are magical items in the room. The evocation that you saw seems to be on the sword of a Breton woman sitting in the corner.
Okay.
She's seated at a table. There's a bookshelf near her. She has an open book on her lap.
How do I know it's her sword?
Because doesn't detect magic give you the location of something?
Oh,
you see
yes.
the hilt of a sword. That's where the evocation magic is.
Is she near the sword?
It's on her belt.
Oh, okay. I thought it was leaning against the wall. My
No.
bad.
It had been moving previously.
Okay. So that's a sort of guard person is what, like, uniform?
Perhaps. She's not wearing as formal of a uniform as the ordinators outside. But she does also have the golden scale patch sort of pinned to the armor she's wearing. The Dunmer that answered the door, however, says, may I help you?
Hello, my name is Gladius. I'm on an important mission for the Emperor. I show the paper with the seal. Not very long, and I'm like, I'm gonna come in and ask a few questions, and
I'm sorry, there's some confusion. Master Crassius may be an Imperial, however, he is a member of House Halalu, and thus does not answer directly to Imperial law, but rather House business.
Master Crassius.
Yes, Crassius Curio.
Is it fun working for Krusty Curio?
Fun? I wouldn't exactly say that it's, well, it is somewhat entertaining at times. I don't really see what this has to do with business, either House or Imperial.
Well, I fold the paper back up and I say, my path and my mission take me to a lot of places to ask a lot of questions. Not all of them might seem to make sense, but I guarantee you I'm on a very important business. So, when can I see Master Krusty?
If you would like to leave a card, I'll make sure that it's passed on to Master Curio.
I've got dice, I don't have cards.
Does it have how to contact you?
No. He's a busy guy.
Leave a note describing the nature of your business, your current location or where you can best be reached, and your name, and I will see if the master wishes to inquire further. The Breton woman at this point perks up.
Can I have some pen, a quill, and some paper?
Yes, I suppose. And he opens the door wider. There is a small desk near the entrance. She gestures you toward. Says, "Inkwell is right here. Here's a quill, paper. Just do what you need to." At this point, the Breton woman has perked up, and she gestures the butler over to her and says something lowly. Roll perception.
16.
Okay. You hear the end of what she's saying, which is to say, he's got a nice ass, huh? The butler nods, looks at her and says, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Actually, if you will wait here just a moment, he steps aside and heads down a flight of stairs, leaving you in the room with the armed and armored Breton woman.
He goes downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Do you do anything else?
I'm just gonna keep writing, but right now I'm like, what do I write? I write, meet me outside at midnight. I'm gonna sign Gladius.
Okay. A older imperial man comes up the stairs behind the butler, who steps to the side, bows, and announces, House Halalu Counselor Crassius Curio. Master Curio enters this foyer and says, you must be the source of the hubbub in my household for the moment.
You must be the rich dude.
I suppose one could consider myself of some financial aptitude.
Cool. I draw my weapons.
No, Pudding, there's no need for that.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Hold on. I cast Shield of Faith first.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I know where to find what I'm looking for. Hold on, I probably should have been expecting this to turn into a fight, but I wasn't.
I don't see how you could not.
Well,
I do see how you couldn't not. You expected Gladius to have plans and good survival instincts like my previous characters.
yeah.
I told you! I told you I'm done! I'm done playing smart.
You are at that. Okay, that should work. Yeah, we'll just make it that. Yeah. Just because we're inside. Foyer. Okay, so you were at the desk.
They got me around here. Do you want any? I've got a log, broken pillar, or
Give me a log.
here you go.
Okay. Maybe a little.
I also got some round tables.
Give me a table.
Yeah, fuck.
There you go.
Cool.
So.
I'm just gonna pause the recording for a sec while you set recording back on. Okay, so I moved into melee range.
And could I get an insight roll before you roll initiative?
14.
As you approach, he's looking you up and down, and he says, as I mentioned, so you're who's turned my household all topsy-turvy today.
So, My insight on you, Frey, is he's horny for assassins? Or
Well,
he's horny
before you draw your weapons, that's the vibe you're getting.
Okay, yeah. I am...
He's just horny.
Okay, got it. I'm...
Are you sure you want to draw your weapon?
I changed my mind. And I'm like, oh. Hello. And I'm just going to be like, oh, sir, I'm at loss for words. I was told a handsome man lived here, but all of the stories are pale in comparison to reality.
My, you do make me blush when you tell the truth.
Gladius.
Good to meet you. You can call me Uncle Crashius.
I'm gonna like seize his hand firmly, but I'm going to like turn it around and like have a look at the back of his hand to like looking for a compliment to make, like, oh, your skin is so soft, or oh, that's a nice tattoo, or like.
He has multiple golden rings with large gems.
Detect magic is probably gone by this point.
Yeah. Especially you said something about casting Shield of Faith.
Oh yeah, that is also concentration. I'm gonna need an armor for the pounding. Okay, I'm going to say, the nature of my business is, well, may I speak to you about it privately?
Oh, now don't give me that look, Dumpling. I know that my loyal house cousin is going to be ever so fretful if I bring you into my domain unaccompanied.
I'm already here.
Yes,
I'd like to roll persuasion for flirting.
Go ahead.
21!
Says, well, you look a loyal sort after all. My Marin here mentioned that you have imperial paperwork. I see you're wearing your uniform. Surely this is business we should attend to in private. Just an imperial citizen and an offer of His Imperial Majesty's army. Lorel, see to it that I am not disturbed.
Okay, cool.
And he leads you down a flight of stairs, through a hallway. You see this entire manor is very well bedecked. Mostly art in an imperial style, so painted oil with elaborate frames. The furniture also is plush, wooden with silk and wool, fine soft wools around. This is a very nice place. The rug beneath your boots is so soft and plush that you don't even hear the sound of your heavy boot falls within it.
Think about all of the labor that must have gone into this place and the hunger of the people in the lower levels.
He opens a side door to what looks to be some sort of lounge area. There's no bed, but there are multiple chaise lounge, a quite large sofa, big enough for two.
Cool. I'd like to, like, while he's in front of me, right?
Yes, he's
Cool.
leading you down here.
I like, as when we enter, I'd like to like kick the door back, try to like grab his mouth, and I'm going to start stabbing him I can lay on hands him after he's unconscious to stabilize him. But I'm going Divine Smite right now.
Okay.
Advantage?
Roll stealth against his perception. Because I mean, you're trying to do a sneak attack.
No, I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to like.
Then just roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. With advantage? Natural 20!
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Combat music.
You think this is a combat?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Could I restrain him in a way that basically like prevents sound if I'm successfully like grabbing him with an opposed athletics check so that he can't like
Yeah.
Cool. So my first and only attack is going to be an athletics grappling check. Ooh. That's an 11 on athletics.
Okay. I have a +0. 16.
Okay. Cool.
He.
So that was one hand, and then I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna like, since I missed, try to like put the pommel of the knife in his mouth with my offhand attack. So I'm gonna try another grapple.
Okay.
13.
15.
Fuck!
He dodges out of both of those, spins around and says, "Oh, pudding, there's no need for this." But he does take a step back and
Attack of opportunity.
no, and by which I mean he turns and like gestures towards you in a somewhat gentlemanly like fashion.
I'm gonna take a like I'm like, oh yeah, he's still horny, and I'm just gonna like take a more seductive fighting stance.
Okay.
He's not yelling, so I'm like, cool. That's your turn.
Okay. He is going to cast Shadow Blade. Deals 2d8 on a hit. That is a bonus action, yes. So he casts Shadow Blade, and so a blade of darkness appears in his hand, and he throws it at you. It's hard to tell. He might have been aiming for the buckle of your armor more than anything else. But yeah, what is your AC?
Without the shield, but with Shield of Faith, it is 18.
Okay, and it looks like it should still be dex, so I'm gonna count this as the short sword, but have it do 2d8 damage. Okay. So that's a 1 on the first attack, and a 23 hits.
Shield. No. Not shield. 23 hits.
Okay, cool. That's going to be 2d8 damage from the Shadow Blade.
So, hold on. He was attacking in melee range with a ranged weapon?
Sorry, he He's in melee range. It is just a short sword, so he's trying to stab, but or rather slash
Got it.
at a buckle.
He takes 5 cold damage from my armor of Agathis.
Okay. And he deals 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Okay. So I had 25 minus 14 is 11.
Now, I don't mind a little bit of dangerous foreplay. Your turn.
Atronach Dispel. Atronach Dispel. Atronach Dispel.
It's not a dispel.
Okay, hold on. Once per short rest, as a reaction, you may attempt to absorb a spell. Spell attack bonus against the caster's spell save DC.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, spell attack bonus. Let's go, because I don't want that psychic damage. No thank you. Spell attack bonus is a +5. Where is the button to roll at? 13.
That passes. So no Shadow Blade.
Cool.
That's a
So
once per day.
so I regained level 1 HP, and he didn't lose. The cold damage.
Okay, so that was his bonus action.
And 2 attacks.
Well, if you're canceling out his bonus action, and then he never had the attack.
No, I wait until he attacks me the second time before I use my reaction to dispel it.
I think I'm gonna need. Okay, we can change the text there, but it needs to be as it is cast. Much like Counterspell.
I can't dispel something that's already like.
It's
that's
not
being,
a dispel. It's
that's-
more of a counterspell.
That's being maintained.
Nah, I think I need you to do it as it happens. That's still really good. Yes.
Yeah, sure. In this case, yes, I canceled his bonus action.
Okay, so he does still have action to use, which he is then instead going to draw a dagger from his belt,
Okay.
and use that to make those 2 attacks. So the second one does still hit with a 23, but instead it only does 1d4 plus 2 damage.
Okay.
3.
Okay, so I still have armor of Agathis, and you take 5 cold damage.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Then it is your turn.
I'm okay with that. Okay, what is the lighting of the room look? Because you said we had downstairs, so we're like in a no windows, deeper room, like a.
It is still brightly lit.
Okay, by what?
Sconces, it's hard to tell if they're powered by gas or magic.
I would like that, but there's not a lot that I can do about it. Alright. Cool. 2 attacks. So short sword and sickle. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
I am like, ooh, they said you were strong and you had violent preferences. I didn't realize how strong. I'm trying to be flirty while this assassination is going terribly. Oh my god, he likes it so much. Like by the end, I might not kill him, and he might still be like, "Oh, the gold is over there. Take it and have a good day."
He says,
Gladius is panicking. This is not going the way he was expecting.
Crassius says, my, flattery will get you everywhere. And smiles at you lasciviously while he makes 2 more short sword attacks. Does a 21 hit?
Yep. Shield.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's another 1d4 damage. You take 4 points of piercing damage. Specifically, he nicks a part of your leather armor, and obviously your AC does not change, but however it reveals a little bit of the gray skin underneath.
Nice. Cool. He takes another 5 cold damage.
Mm-hmm. It is your turn.
That better not be his HP.
I didn't say this was a fair fight.
No, you're right. You're right. You didn't say any of them. You didn't. Yeah. Maybe he's a sub. If he's a sub, he would have disadvantage on resisting command.
He did introduce himself as Uncle Crassius.
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
I
feel like a sub wouldn't take on a higher age bracket.
I am going to command. It's a wisdom save. I'm getting wizard vibes from him.
Yeah, that's not a bard spell. Oops.
Sorry, this is taking me a second. 2 attacks.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
So that's going to be 7 piercing plus 9 radiant from a smite.
So 16 total. That's okay.
Cool. Second attack. So that was the short sword, and now the sickle. 15
That hits.
for 6 slashing damage and 11 radiant.
So another 17. You were worried. He, those 2 hits, knocked the wind out of his sails. Oh, Pudding, I was worried you were trying to really hurt me.
I'm like, what? What? I thought you liked that sort of foreplay. Cool, it's his turn.
Okay.
I'm going to draw out a potion of healing and as my object interaction, and I'm going to like seductively pop the screw, and I think like pour a little bit on my chest.
Okay. Cool, but you will not be able to get the effects of that until next turn because it's a bonus action.
No, I'm not trying to drink it or get its effects. I'm trying to be like, come and get it.
Okay. Yes, that's what I got. I just wanted to clarify you will not be experiencing any healing.
Absolutely. Can I roll persuasion to get him to?
Sure, but it'll be a disadvantage since you just did 2 divine smites on him.
Sounds good. I'm gonna restore balance as my reaction.
Okay.
To cancel out the disadvantage. So it's a straight persuasion. Natural 20! For a total of 25.
Okay. So, what are you trying to persuade?
I'm trying to get him to skip his turn, basically. Like just like get him to think that it's over and then another go. That's basically.
Okay.
Just get him to drop his guard for like 6 seconds.
He's distracted, but he is also at 1 HP. So, like, I probably wouldn't have had you roll if I had known that your goal was for him to just skip his turn.
Or like lose an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
Or like, basically like, I don't know, like, try to get the potion of healing from me. Like, I'm just like stalling the like before he yells or something.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure that still has a positive effect for you.
Sounds good.
But so on his turn, he's going to say, "That's quite enticing, my dear. But I think it's time that you and I head to bed." And you hear the layers of magic in as he twists his hand and casts sleep. So let's see, that's 8, 15. Do you have 18 HP or less?
I have exactly 18 HP.
Okay, yeah, lowest current hit points.
Hold on.
Okay, it is 20 feet of a point you choose within range. So he is choosing a point that is at least 20 feet away from him, so that you will be the lowest HP creature.
Okay. I've got a question. Any spiders in those walls?
Well, they're solid stone.
Any... This is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. Oh, I'm an elf. I'm immune to your. Okay. You were just.
You've distracted him with your
cool.
with your bedroom eyes to the extent that he has made a grievous error and tried to cast sleep on you.
Yeah. Does an 18 hit with the short sword attack?
It does.
Cool. I'm like non-lethal.
Okay.
Cool. And then I start grabbing rings off of his hands. I'm looking at like what's the most expensive thing in the room, and trying to just like get like steal from the rich and give to the poor. This is how I'm making my exits, basically.
He has a rather elaborate looking vase on a table.
You said there was a bunch of like art on the walls.
Yeah. That might take a little bit more time than you have to get out of a frame, even with him unconscious.
And I think
You are gonna have to leave this place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking multiple frames.
Okay.
So like I take his rings, if there's any other like jewelry or expensive looking stuff that's like, you know, precious metal. So how many rings?
4.
Okay. 4 jewel rings is how you describe them.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a gold piece sell value now or later?
Okay. Roll. No, they're just they're 150 each.
Nice. So 600 total. Very nice. Cool. And then I grab like the 5 most expensive looking paintings.
Okay, there are only 3 paintings in this room.
Cool. I'll grab 2 more on my way up the stairs.
Okay.
And I slit his throat before I start to run up the stairs towards the exit.
Why did you even knock him out?
Because because if I didn't just get my hands on good stuff, I might have asked him where more of the money was.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna set fire to this house.
It is made of stone and surrounded by civilians.
And there's civilians, and it's fine. But yeah, can I have 5 paintings?
Sure.
Yay! Cool. I make it to the front hall, and as I run through, I say, "There's a fire! We gotta get the paintings out of there!" And I'm just like, no matter if somebody tries to stop me, I'm just going to like keep running.
Okay, so you take an attack of opportunity. Lyriel is not buying it for a moment.
Okay. Can I, like, as I'm leaving the threatened area, could I face step?
Yeah.
Cool. I face step and I get the fuck out of there.
Okay, yeah. The door is still closed, so you do need to object interaction to get out that way, so you are only 5 feet away from the house. Let's bring us back over to... Ah!
Uh-oh.
Okay. You're in the plaza.
Hell yeah.
This is you.
Cool. Initiative?
Yep.
This is fun.
Okay, let's get some...
Can we say I laid yeah, that's only 2 HP. I've just been like rushing this.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
So those are guards?
They're ordinators.
Ordinators, nice.
Okay. And I rolled a nat 20.
On your initiative?
Yeah.
And I rolled a 10.
Cool. Alright, so my 4 ordinators are going to go first. Alright, so they have multi-attack, javelin, or longsword in any combination. Nice. So...
I'm just like, this is a mistake. There's a fire. Deception?
Roll.
Okay. 15.
17 on the die for their insight check, so 19 total.
Okay.
Sorry, dice say no. Okay.
I'm good.
So yeah, we're gonna have. This one is in range. All right, these two can both move in with long swords. They say, "Drop your weapons in the name of our Lord Vivek.
Those paintings aren't weapons.
Drop whatever you have."
Okay. I'm going to put the paintings on the ground, but like, I want to be like, oh, they're tilting towards the mud. I'm holding onto them, just to be like, those are expensive, my dudes. And I'm like, go inside. There's way more to get out.
The nearest one to you says, "Looks like you've been in a fight, and now you're running out of the manor with Art. A likely story," and is going to attack you twice with his longsword.
Okay.
Does a
Rude.
19 hit?
No, because I shield.
Okay, next one, 16 won't hit. So we'll have to do javelin attacks from these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he's gonna have line of sight.
Nope.
No, but this one definitely does. So 2 javelins from that guy. Nat 20, nice. So that's a lot of damage. Okay, 3d6 doubled. 8, 15. Are you unconscious yet?
I have 18 HP right now.
21.
Fuck.
Total of 25. Okay. You are knocked unconscious.
Hold on. What did he? He hit me with.
Javelin.
Oh yeah, you rolled in at 20. Well, this was a great campaign. I loved it. Like so chaotic from start to finish, and then I did get my comeuppance, like the tragic final ending for the character's tragic flaws. There were many signs that he was acting stupid, but it's a tragic flaw, so he had to do it.
Truly too dumb, but too beautiful to live.
My star is not pulling your punches against the poor little level 2 character sorcerer just throwing 4 guards with multi-attack like that.
Hey, you took down my CR2 bard, no problem.
You're a meanie, and that's my star. And my second star has to be just the flirtatious noble, and I'm like, this is awkward, but also I need every advantage I can get. And I forgot to during the first session, another star was like the like setting the scene with the candle and all that. Really like that. Wish is for you to not cry when my next character is too powerful and too smart. My wish is for Gladys to have a chance to get out of jail. Yay! Cool. I'm not dead, but I did lose all of my progress.
Yeah, certainly all those rings and art.
Yeah.
My star is
Like, Gladius this close to eating another ring for to keep it from being taken back from him, gets knocked unconscious. Oh man. Okay. Go ahead.
So my star, I think, is that was some absolutely phenomenal roleplay. That was really fun. I had a gas with that. That whole the fight scene with the flirting was great. It did.
Those nobles are unhinged. He was a freak, and he had to go.
Uncle Crashius is in fact a little freak.
I don't want to.
He's arguably the most normal of all the halalus.
I don't want to kink shame, but he had to die.
No, you should. You should.
Yes.
You should.
He had to
As
die.
you should.
Is this is like canonically how the character is in the game? Oh my god! Oh, that's brutal.
This is the author of The Lusty Argonian Maid.
And that's when it all clicked.
Yeah.
Wish?
Wish? I think my wish is for you to act maybe just like 1 degree less stupid. Right? Like, I don't know how we're gonna keep playing for too much longer. Like, if you just keep trying to murder the richest nobles in town.
Oath of the Common Man is what my character would. No, okay, yes, I hear you. I hear you. Hopefully there will be a call of destiny to distract me from my murderous intents.
Yeah, it might be knocking pretty loud now.
It might need to, because I have a headache and I can't hear anything.
Okay, yeah. Good fucking game. I thought you were gonna, like, seduce him and rob him once you were just like, oh, okay, we flirt.
No, I'm a, Gladius doesn't have anything against sex workers, but
it ain't him.
Huh?
But it ain't him. You could have at least tried to get him to drop his mage armor down.
His what?
Mage armor? That's why his AC was 15. He's a bard.
Yeah.
Seems fitting.
No, like, I had Shield of Faith, and that made him more horny. He knew AC was gonna play a part in the fight, so in the whatever he had planned. So I couldn't have made him drop mage armor. I at least, like, Gladius was like, no.